18s would be sired by Prince. They would be Prince Wild Thing. Prince would be the boar that we've got here at the house. He'd be a top shelf shattered, one that we are very, very excited about. That's we've bred a bunch to here going into fall and winter, and we've been very excited to see what that boar's been able to do for us. And Wild Thing, that sow herself, she is a Wild Thing. She is one of the most impressive looking sows. She had a great show career out in California for the Mendoza crew, and she herself has done a great job as far as generating. She had a gilt that she didn't play super high, maybe down in Indiana last few weeks ago, but she is the one that I'm probably most excited about getting bred. And she had the biggest feet and the biggest legs, maybe of any Berkshire down there, and maybe just didn't tie it all together in the most perfect package. But from a saleability and from a generating ability standpoint, she is one that we're fired up on. So that Wild Thing sow has more than paid for herself, and she's continued to raise high quality show pigs. You can see that kind of crazy look, I think, here in these 18s. All right, 18-1 here. 18s again would be sired by our boar, and she's in the pen with the 7-litter gilt, and they could not be more opposite in terms of their muscle and just general stoutness. But where this one is elite in my opinion is that look that she presents from the side. I mean, her presence. Hopefully we'll catch it on video, but she is maybe the longest necked one that we've ever had. I mean, it is wild how long necked that one is, and just greener today. But I think long term, you get this one fluffy and chubby and clubby, she'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we've talked about. I feel like you kind of hit the nail on the head on the other gilt in this pen. That seems like that boar's kind of following the sow in terms of muscle and stuff, but stamping look and skeletal quality. This one is greener, but that's a good thing. And the other one's got muscle, and that's a good thing. Different good pigs come in different shapes and sizes. And like I've said on some of these other ones out of this boar, just looks like a feeder's dream. You're gonna have to try real hard to screw that one up from a skeleton standpoint, and just looks like one that is going to get better with time as she fleshes up and goes and learns how to eat and consume feed and convert. Their skeleton is what really sets them apart. Being out of this boar, I like these quite well. I said it like this the last time. Be interested to see where all these things end up and how they turn out, because I think the ceiling is real high for what these things could be in the end.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably one that, if you're wanting to jackpot every weekend or go to Ohio or wherever early, I mean, you're probably going to be disappointed, right? I mean, this is not her end point, in my opinion. I think she is better suited for later on, but man, I think following the marshmallow there a little bit better, but. Man, once she decides to mature, once she decides to come, I mean, there's not going to be very many that look like her from just a presence and a head and neck standpoint. So really a neat pig here in 18-1.